Have you heard of a man named Hanma? Yuujiro Hanma. I found myself in Japan. Antonio Igari, the Japanese pro wrestler, was to be my opponent. 10 minutes in on the run, I noticed John Stander was no longer with our group. I was all alone. It smelled like the den of an animal, even in the middle of the city. He was the one who had taken out my training crew. He had a presence unlike any fighter I'd ever faced. Almost supernatural. Float like a butterfly. But in all that time, I was the first fighter ever to lower my guard as a tactic. Do you see the significance of me taking up a defensive stance? Got it! All the techniques I had spent my life perfecting were useless. Why are you here? What is it that you want from me?
The World Heavyweight title is not your ultimate goal in life. That's more than just boxing technique. It's your own form of martial art. It looks to me like the real fight is about to begin. I knew you had it in you. That's what I'm talking about, champ. You should name it after yourself. It's a little rough around the edges.
Huh?
Before the heavyweight champion of the entire world.
Are you kidding? I'm nowhere near as good as you are.
You fought the status quo for the sake of impoverished African Americans. You are hope. A shining beacon of hope for the powerless.
I mean, I hate losing, you know?
Every struggle you go through always seems so desperate. You were a gold medalist with speed and power that no one had ever seen before. To this day, you're still recognized as the strongest fighter ever. Even when you're facing an entire country, you don't back down. That's what makes you the greatest. To be the strongest living man in the entire world. I simply want the strength to fight the entire world.
Please, I want you to meet my son!
Reiichi Ando, a fierce warrior who could kill a bear with nothing but his own 2 hands.
Yeah, I know, I've lost some weight.
Yeah, take off your shirt. Your body fought back as best it could, and then?
The doctors couldn't do anything.
It'll take several days, though. You can go fishing to pass the time.
This is my boy. The fighting style that I was trying to hone and perfect. It was a freestyle countering technique for punches, kicks, and grappling. But more often than not, I relied on stepping and swaying back.
After the 3.5-year gap in your career and development,
The fighting style I tried to perfect ended up being little more than a dream.
I fathered children just like you all over the world.
This is it. I swore an oath in this place that I would never lose to anyone.
A member of the race of mysterious apes that inhabited the Hida Mountains in ancient time.
Retsu, what are you doing here?
You were gone a while.
You can leave him to me now. Welcome, men. You already know the situation.
The name Kaiou Retsu counts for a lot in China.
I appreciate you making all this happen. Thank you, Sensei.
I wish I knew what was going on. I don't even know where they're taking him.
Where the hell?
You're saying this boy is entering the Raitai tournament? And especially now, when this foul poison has left his body so withered. So you say.
How about the monks here? The boy could fight any of them you choose to send.
They say that you were defeated in Japan recently by a young boy.
Oh, do you believe that?
No way. Summon Cho-san here at once.
Kids don't. Not Cho. But it's an obstacle you have to overcome. You must fight Cho.
If Retsu thinks that I can still fight, then I believe I can still fight.
The act of striking solid rock using only the hands and feet.
Arena 1. He arrived there just a moment ago.
There will be no tournament for him. This ends here.
Fight!
I concede. I'm defeated.
That's its original Chinese name. It's very exclusive. This is how we bring him back to life. Having him fight now is the only way to save him. So when I tell you that Baki must fight if he seeks a true and lasting cure, there was once a mixed martial art known as pancration. Historians over the years have offered a long list of plausible explanations. The battle between pancration and Chinese martial arts can be traced back to an earlier fight, when word of Kaiou Ri's defeat reached China. However, the Chinese obsession with the pursuit of all that is rooted in human nature, they reached the point where they could defeat the Roman fighters, came to be viewed with great loathing, and was soon renamed the Dragon Road.
The Romans may have ended it there.
For deciding the true Kaiou.
Are you saying that Ryu is...
To be called the Grand Kaiou.
Stop it, I know you're going to enter.
Who am I? And how do you know?
No!
Take me to Hong Kong.
Sir!
So that's it. You're sure my father will be there?
For to do anything less would only bring dishonor to the name of Kaiou.
It will be like nothing else ever seen in Chinese martial arts. It's like a kung fu fighter. Someone just like you or me.
That's an easy one to predict, Retsu, but you had me worried for a second.
Yes.
My master, forgive the interruption.